Hello to my friends in Powerland. I'm going to start a new Rimworld save. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put 5 characters that I know from Pau's stream into the game, including Paulina herself, and see what happens. So let's go to a new colony. The scenario I'm going to pick is 5 lost tribespeople as they attempt to rebuild that one there. This is the difficulty settings. I'm going to go for the second hardest difficulty. I mean, I'm not a bitch, but the toughest difficulty is a little too tough for me, and I'm going to choose commitment mode because that's what I'm all about. 100% all the time. Never give in, never give up. Commitment mode is my blood and my oxygen, my everything. Anyway, moving on to the map generator. This is where you just generate what type of map you're going to get. Randomized Tomahawk's a good name. 50% global coverage, fine. Okay, so if you don't know Rimworld, just bear with me a bit. It's a base building game, basically, where other factions come and try and attack you and stuff, and you've got to defend against them, but also you've also got to hunt for food, build up your base. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's not that difficult to work out when you see what happens in it. Okay, so these are all the other different factions in the game. There are 6 factions, and these are the 6 factions. Sorry, I clicked off that bit quickly. Yeah, and these are where all the other bases are. I'm gonna randomize until I get a site that's a bit decent. That looks fine, but it's a bit far from other bases. I want to be close to the action a bit. That might be quite interesting to be near a little evil enemy against the tribe of Tarakri, whatever that is. Anyway, yeah, so we'll go next there. Okay, so this is the fun bit. I've used a mod to create 5 characters, but using people from Pau's stream as the basis for those characters. So I've already got these loaded up, so it won't take me long to do. The first person I'm obviously going to show you is Paulina Casillo. Paula, as she is also known. So basically, I'll just take you through this quickly so you understand what is happening. These are the skills that a character will have, and that obviously relates to how good they are in the game at certain things. The backstory and traits will then sort of feed into how they act in the game, and so some of these points as well. So yeah, the first character is Paulina, and basically, yeah, child star. We all know that Paulina was a famous actress in Mexico as a kid. She's now a famous actor, or not as famous as she was when she was a child star, of course. She's beautiful, she's kind, she's a teetotaler. Boring, obviously. Okay, so who we got? We've got shooting, 5. I've given her 5 because she's an American, and also there was a story once I remember her telling about how she has shot a gun before with her dad. Melee is 6 because I remember that she was quite feisty when she fought off that attacker, so you've got to give a bit of a 6 there to being feisty. Construction, yeah, I don't trust her to build anything, so 0. Mining, cooking, I know that she can't cook, and her husband does most of the cooking, so that's why she's low here. I'm sorry about that, Paulina, but I mean, it does feel like it's the truth. Plants, no idea. I'm giving her an 8 because I don't know why. Animals, hasn't got any animals, but I know she does like animals. Crafting, maybe a bit low, but I don't know, seems right. Artistic because she's an actress, and I think you can't really give her any less than a 16. Medical, yep, 0, totally deserved. No idea she has no idea about medical. She thinks cancer is cured by toothpaste and all sorts of other herbalistic nonsense. Social, yeah, extremely emotionally intelligent, and that's why she's so high. The fire icons, by the way, means that these can be improved on and learned quickly. They're traits that can be learned on. If they've got fire next to it, means that these traits can be improved on within the game. And yeah. Okay, so the next character I'm going to load is Fern. I think he's 32. That's a guess, but he might be close to 32 or 35 is my guess. So maybe I'll split the difference and go for 33. That's closer, maybe, I don't know. Childhood, rebel student, no idea what he's like a child, but that feels right. AI programmer, yep. Annoying voice. I think he's got an annoying voice because he must do, because I've never heard it on voice chat in Pal's Discord, so it must be annoying. Fast learner, he's quite intelligent, isn't he? Hangover, yeah, he's obviously got drinking problems, so that's fine. Shooting is a 5. Don't know why. Maybe it should be less, but it just feels like right. Construction, yeah, maybe build stuff. Cooking, I've heard he's quite a good cook, maybe. He always seems to be away for dinner, so he must take a lot of care and time over his dinner. In power stream, crafting, a 12 seems okay. Medical, that's a bit low. I'll have to give him a 1 there, because at least he, or maybe a 2, at least he knows that Paulina's toothpaste stuff is bollocks. So actually, he probably deserves a bit more than a 0, I'm guessing. Quite intelligent, social. Quite good, isn't he? Maybe that deserves to be a bit higher because he can speak a lot of languages, so he can communicate with a lot of different people, I guess. But he is also a troll, so that may be why it's only 10. Okay, so let's load the next character. The next character is Sarah. Okay, she's 28. I think that looks a bit like Sarah, doesn't it? Been a bit kind to her there, actually. Anyway, she was a musical kid, I think, as a child. I think she was, anyway. I guess she's down in a mad accountant. She's neurotic, of course. Night owl, yep, can't sleep. Cannibal, fascination with eating people, for sure. I know she's got problems with her hemorrhoids, but you don't have a hemorrhoids health trait on this. So gutworms is the closest thing I can sort of get to maybe showing that she does have a problem with passing of shit, basically. So yeah, get well soon, Sarah. She's always starving herself, so malnutrition is minor. And dirt, because I think it would be just funny to put dirt in her eyes from the first bit of the game. Shooting is 10 because Sarah was in a militia as a young child where she shot at things. It was fun for her. Plants, she's a bit of a green thumb, I think. I've heard her talk about gardening before, or boring people about her gardening stories. Animals, I know she's got 2 animals, maybe more, but I know she's got 2 cats, so yeah, that's what I've given her 10 there. Artistic, because of the musical stuff. Also, I think it can be improved upon. Medical, don't know why. Social, bit of a social. I've probably been a bit kind to her, giving her an 8, actually. Begrudgingly, she is intelligent. So the next character I've created is Alan. This is Alan. I think he's 20. Another guess. I'm sorry, or maybe I should have checked their ages before I did this, but I am a bit lazy. Childhood, probably was a geek. There was no troll. I think adulthood for Alan as a troll would be more fitting, but there is no troll backstory, so I've gone for Gigolo, which is the second thing I identify him as. Gay, fine. Too smart, fine. Fast learner, fine. Very intelligent guy. Giving him a baseline shooting of 6 because he's American and they love shooting at things. Melee, maybe that's a bit generous, maybe 6, but I'll leave it. Okay, I couldn't get the 7 trait any lower. I think it's because of some of these stuff. The 7 skill, sorry. I think it's because of some of these traits. I mean, that his baseline is 7. I mean, maybe he's young, so maybe he is a good cook. I don't know. I've got no idea, actually. Yeah, I think these are pretty fair. Maybe medical deserves to be a bit higher. Social for sure, 0. That's probably generous there. Can't get it any lower, actually, so I'm being generous there, giving Alan a 0. Okay, the next and final character I've got here is Novo. No idea what Novo looks like. I think he's 23. Just to kind of come up with a generic Australian sort of look. I know he's into rugby league, and if you've ever watched rugby league, they all have mullets. So that's kind of the hair I've gone with for Novo. Childhood, Ice Planet child. I think he's from Narnia, so I've been told. Adulthood, bartender, because all Australians end up being bartenders or want to be. Sanguine, very relaxed guy. Annoying voice, must have, never heard it. Must be annoying or weird in some way. Shooting, 0, because he doesn't live in America and lives in a reasonable part of the world where they don't shoot at things randomly all the time. Melee is 9 because he's probably scrappy, but we can improve on that. Don't really know what to put for any of these stats, so I've just kind of left it like that. Quite intelligent as well. Unfortunately, these traits mean he's incapable of doing any of these sorts of things. So yeah, okay, I'm just going to show the equipment that we're going to start off with. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to give us 2 cats because I know Sarah has 2 cats. And I think Fern has a dog, but I don't know for sure, so I'm going to pretend that he doesn't for now. So I'm going to put 2 cats in there for Sarah. There's 1 female cat I think she's got, and I think she's got 1 male cat. She's got 2 pussies that she likes to play with. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, so, and also in the game, by the way, you can be married and end up being friends or rivals, so it might be quite interesting to see what happens. So I'm going to start the game, play the first sort of like 5 minutes through, where we build a base up and then end it. It's just a quick fun video for you guys. Okay, finish with customization, confirm, ready to start, here we go. Let's see what it looks like generating the map. So yeah, I think I've got all your characters pretty accurate. I can't imagine I've made any mistakes with them. Here we go. The gods were very angry. The blood machines came at night. They swept through your village, cutting and burning your people with their blades and devil fire. Only a few of you escaped. Now, after a harrowing journey, with no friends to turn to, you must build a new home in the wilderness, like your ancestors did. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is start off by getting everybody to stockpile all the shit we've landed with before we build a base. I mean, I know some of you don't know what I'm doing really here, but you just have to watch and learn as I go along. This is where they're going to stockpile all the stuff. These kind of look for where we're going to build our base really. I mean, this is what the map looks like. I mean, we probably want to build it here, I think. Look at Sarah, already chomping away to get over her malnutrition. She's already stressed, of course, as always. And how's everybody doing? Okay, and now Sarah's less stressed, that's good. So let's start just building our base first, our first little place where we're going to sleep for the night. Okay. This is going to be the bedroom. Unfortunately, the girls and boys are going to have to share. Fern going to do the building first. Let's see. Alan, looks what Alan's going to do. He's also going to help with the building. Good job. Where's Sarah going? She's hauling the wood. Paula is moving the food around. She's wandering. That's classic Paulina, that. She's just wandering around where everybody else does the work. Scatterbrain. She's not even doing anything here. Now she's wandering. Everybody else doing the work around her. Paula is just wandering around with the cats, doing absolutely nothing. Okay, so this is our first bedroom. I'm going to put down some furniture, sleeping spot. We can't build a bed yet, I don't think. This is where they're going to sleep, all 5 of you. All have to sleep together. Alan, no touching the women in the night, I hope. These are some of the components. These are some of our weapons that we've got to start with. The bow, wooden club. These are the medicine that we've been drawn with. Maybe I'll equip you with some weapons in a second. Anyway, so that's the first little video I'm going to do of this. I might do more if people liked it or not. I think it would just be a bit of fun. Sarah's already asleep. She's already resting. Oh, someone's given her. Oh, Alan is looking after her. He's healing her with his medicine. Well done, Alan. Trying to look after her hemorrhoids. Gutworms. She's got her. There you go. Bandage up nicely. Anyway, yeah, I'll finish here. Already built the base. I'll do more if people like it. Bye bye.